So let's go ahead, y'all. I hate to bring this up, but rapper Mystikal allegedly forced victim to pray with him before he ard her, before he grape juiced her. Okay. Um, Michael Mystikal Tyler was arrested in July after an unidentified woman came forward accusing the rapper of grape juicing her. The woman also revealed that she was beaten by the rapper and her keys and cell phone were taken so she couldn't leave his home after he accused her of stealing $100. Y'all, this happened previously. It was a similar situation with a girl before that sound similar to this, where he was trying to say she was stealing something from him or something like that, or she was somebody that worked with him and was just mad, something like that. The 51-year-old rapper, who was allegedly high on drugs at the time, yes, he's been doing meth, if you can't tell, was built up with anger over missing money, reports state. The woman claims Mystikal then threw rubbing alcohol on her and forced her to pray with him. According to prosecutors, the rapper tried to clear the woman of any bad spirits in her body, then held her down and raped her. The victim was eventually able to escape. She went directly to Baton Rouge General Hospital where she was treated for multiple injuries. Mystikal was charged with domestic abuse, battery, strangulation, false imprisonment, and simple criminal damage to property. It sounds like a domestic abuse battery in addition to the first degree. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, what the hell are the rest of the look, I was like, I need to see some more shit here. But yeah, that's right. Simple robbery in the first degree. That first degree is what I was looking for. The rapper pleaded not guilty on all charges, but remains in custody in Ascension Parish on a no bond order. He shouldn't get out. This is the third time that we know of. This is the third time that we know of. And I can remember years ago, y'all. Y'all know I used to work at the news station. Before I started working at the news station, his first arrest happened. And one of my favorite reporters, who I did a lot of my great work with, worked that case at some point, was on the story at some point. And I asked him, because the second thing happened, and I was like, did he do it the first time? And they was like, yeah, nah, based on what we know about it. And usually news people report stuff, but they also find out stuff behind the scenes that they don't report. So that's why asking a person who had to cover the story is usually a good person that you can trust for the information. And I never forget, he said, nah, he did it. And ever since then, I was like, I can't support him no more, because when he went to jail the first time, we all thought that it could have been a misunderstanding or a lie, because that's what we would think. We all male identified, male centered, and thought that every time a black man is accused of something, somebody was lying on him. That's the thing that goes through your mind first. And that's because we loved him as a rapper, what he was in our community in New Orleans. Like, everybody loved Mystikal. I can remember the Shake It Fast song coming out before Katrina, and it was such a huge song. We used to call my little niece Shake It Fast, because the song came out the same year my sister was pregnant with her. And when the song would come on, she would move around a lot in my sister's belly. So when she came out, we used to call her Shake It Fast. That was back then. They stopped calling her that eventually. But it's crazy how somebody can be their music can be a part of your life, and you find out that they're this sick. I mean, I had a cousin that actually went out on a date with him. She used to love him back in the day. So now look at this. And this is why you can't give anybody the benefit of the doubt when it comes to shit like this. You cannot give these men the benefit of the doubt because you like their music, because you think they're attractive, because you see their aggression as something that you can't wait to climb, when really their aggression is sick and disgusting and harmful and detrimental. Not only to themselves and to the culture and to the women they do it to, but to society at large. Mystikal should not have been allowed to do this again. Do you hear me? He should not have been allowed to do this again, which makes me want to look up the other story. Hold up. So this is 4 years ago. In 2017, the rapper was indicted by a grand jury on charges of first degree grape juice and kidnapping. in 2017. Mystikal has been freed on $3 million bond after spending 18 months behind bars. According to TMZ report, the money came from funds raised by Mystikal's family and friends, as well as an advance on a new recording deal. The 48-year-old New Orleans rapper was released in Louisiana on bond in the case. In 2017, he was wanted on a warrant listing a charge of first degree in connection with the encounter in downtown Shreveport casino. Okay, so that happened in 2017. Hold up. There's more. Mystikal had been in prison since August 2017, and that's what his second, y'all. In 2010, Mystikal was released from prison after serving 6 years for sexual battery. Yes, okay, so he went to jail right before Katrina happened, like a couple of years before Katrina. He went to jail. He got out in 2010. And I remember when he got out in 2010 because me and Lyric went to a concert that he had at the House of Blues, and the Ghetto Twins was there. It was a good concert. The Ghetto Twins was really the highlight for me. Rock, rock, shake, then you rock, rock. Oh yeah. Anyway, so, and I'm telling y'all, like, I was at this concert when he got out the first time. Everybody was so glad he was out. That was a sexual battery and extortion case that he went to jail for in 2010. So then 2017, he does it again. And I remember that. He had a trial that was slated for May 2019. So he was already out on bond for the second charge. Okay. First charge, he went to jail for 6 years, got out. Second charge, went in for 18 months, got out on a $3 million bond. And now this is the third case of him doing this to somebody. They finally decided to leave his ass in there. Finally. And now he's on meth. And his mental has deteriorated even more. And as he gets older, it's only going to get worse. Do y'all hear me? So yeah. Stop giving these niggas the benefit of the doubt just because you like their songs. Okay? Some people are just who they are, no matter how much you appreciate their art. Okay, so let's move on. This one right here. So y'all, this nice looking persuasion, Daphne Joy. Okay, very beautiful. Hi, Daphne. Okay. Daphne, they saying Diddy allegedly flew out his other team, Daphne Joy, to the iHeart Festival. It was her turn. Okay. And y'all, Daphne Joy is apparently 50 Cent's baby mama. Yeah, girl. I ain't even know that. So 50 Cent then took his ass on the internet. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. 50 Cent then took his ass on the internet with a picture of he and their son and said, "Oh shit, that's your mommy over there with Puffy. LOL." He didn't spell remember right, but I think it was just, by accident. Remember what I told you the other day. The other day. These bitches be crazy. And the baby with his laughing emojis, you hell, bro. Right. This is so funny to teach your son to disrespect his mother because you're upset that she's moved on to a richer nigga than you. Right. This is so cool. This is so okay. This isn't going to cause any issues as he becomes a older man, right? This is not going to become an issue in his life. The fact that you are obviously using your toxic misogyny, your little nigga masculinity, okay? You're using all of that to poison your son against his mother. And I think it is the most despicable shit that a person can do. And y'all in the comments laughing like it's funny. And Daphne said, "Please stop doing this to me. I never bother you. And I'm an outstanding mother to our son. Can you please just focus on that? Please." She wrote a whole long ass post at some point. Let's see, is it? No, this ain't it. That's what happened with Gutter. I was trying to see if I saved the long ass post that she wrote about how he constantly fucks with her and how she's a good mother and she don't know why he can't just leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like ultimately it's because men have children with women so that they can always be able to control, slut shame, and abuse those women as they see fit. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be able to control you. That's why they don't marry you. They don't marry you because they don't want to have to be faithful to you. They have children with you so that they can slut shame you into not doing what you want to do so that they can control you. Because once these niggas have a baby with you, they decide that you belong to them. And then they're going to use the child against you. And I still feel bad for Daphne, even though I feel like, Daphne, where have you been? Were you not in our culture before you fucked 50 Cent? Because I feel like 50 Cent is always extremely disrespectful to women. He clowns them, he disrespects them. Even if they make him money, he makes fun of them. He slut shames, he, revenge porn, like almost every like disgusting thing a man can do publicly to a woman, with the, anything except for physically putting hands on them, he will do it. He will do it. Humiliation, all of those things, emotional, mental abuse, 50 Cent will do it to any woman he feels like it. And so because he is like that, I don't understand why any woman would want to be with him. I don't get it, because I feel like you do know at some point he's going to treat you that way, right? Like, I don't understand why they don't get that. He's going to treat you like that at some point. And Daphne seems to be a glutton for punishment, because it's not like Diddy is really that much better. Diddy may not publicly disrespect you, but in person, Diddy will probably make you feel like a scab on the bottom of his fucking foot. Claudette, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, have you ever got arrested? If so, what for? No, I have not. The fuck kind of questions you asking me? Yeah, like, no disrespect, y'all, but I have not a record and I hope to never have one. Like, what the hell? Child, the only time I done been down to the jailhouse is for a nigga. Okay? To get them out. To pick them up. It ain't ever been because I was in there. Okay? So